You are going to be annoyed heavily by the Grave Chill, but the wave clear is there for Somnus, and just kind of poke and prod, especially while you don't have Gravekeepers up, you should trade fairly fine here.
Absolutely. End up going here for Somnus. Storm should be just fine as well on this Visage. As we look at maybe the bot lane here, Jonathan, you've got Toby and Kataomi against Ghost and X-Nova. Seems like a bit of an annoying lane here for Toby and Kataomi. I mean, against the Lich, it's just never really fun just copying that much the Frost Blast over and over again. Ghost should have a decent enough lane, I believe. I mean, you can get aggressive with Toby with the Tiny, but you might need a few levels before you do get going.
It's going to take a little bit more to get that magic damage going there with the combination on your Tiny, of course. So you're going to just need to soak up, hold that lane. Not something the Brewmaster loves to do, sharing a lane, sharing EXP, because you do want to rush into that level 6. You want to rush into maybe a value point in your Cinder Brew, start to burn away at Ghost, till that's up, and it's going to be harder for him to trade.
And it will. So how's that final lane going? Top lane, Pure and Fishman against Chalice and Kaka. Probably the slowest lane on the map right now. Like, you've got an Underlord. In fact, I say that, but they are going to land a very nice Fisher here onto Pure. Body blocks out as well. Chalice able to find a perfect block. Smoke coming out. RNG. Smoke just 4, moving their way down towards the bottom side. They're going to find the Visage. That's a big target. They will not connect with the Pit of Malice. Stormer with some very good micro. Now Kataomi from the backside with a nice avalanche into the Ice Blast onto Chalice. But where's your follow-up damage? It's not there yet. They'll chase down Somnus on the Lashrak, but he's going to be just fine. In fact, Kaka, he's coming in from the backside. But who are they aiming? Kaka in trouble, is going to drop on the Earthshaker as X-Nova now is completely surrounded and will also go down. In fact, Chalice still trying to tank up, but they're on to Somnus. Somnus, he's a Giga Chat. He might be able to fight back, but not quite. They've got so much damage. In fact, even Ghost showing up at the last seconds of the team fight needs to back his way out. And he will, but it's still a massive win for the side of Entity.
Trying to hold him off.
Oh, Echo Slam top lane. They do end up finding Stormer. He's fine for now, however, and Fred Kaka, he's the one getting targeted with the Ice Blast, with the Cold Feet, but he's going to be just fine. In fact, now Chalice, he's being targeted, trying to go through the Dark Rift, through the portal, but they're just stunning him up. He's still a very tanky target. Chalice is still trying to go through the door, but it's just closing on him. They will not let the man go through.
A good punishment out
on the other side of things in the Radiant jungle, hanging around. Sending Toby's remnants in. They go. Kataomi is there with the avalanche and the toss-up. Somnus, he'll get the BKB up in time. Still perfectly healthy, but is he really? Familiar's, oh boy, he's down. Kaka, he tried to go for the Echo Slam, but it does not help in the end, and he's dropped as well. There's just so much damage now flying out from Entity. They've got the Chain Frost down onto the Underlord. That's going to be another, as Chalice just cannot get away. They just melt.
That was really split up from RNG, and Entity were in a really good spot, just holding that high ground.
This is 4-man smoke up from the side of Entity. They do wrap around river area, trying to make their way over to that Radiant Triangle. Ghost is going to show himself. Fisher is committed just on the Familiars, trying to burst them down, but Ghost, he does get caught out. Ice Blast and a big avalanche is out. Kataomi setting up perfectly. Chalice is in big trouble here on the Underlord. He might just drop and does. Meanwhile, X-Nova getting chased down, but will be left alone, so instead they'll go after Kaka on the Earthshaker. That'll be another as Ghost now is completely surrounded. How does he survive this one? It doesn't seem like he can, though. Chalice does try to move in, but it's not in time. They are falling like flies here, the side of RNG. As Entity, they will just keep moving forward. Somnus still trying to fight, does go man up against Pure. In fact, that's a lot of damage from Somnus. He's got one down and another. He's found Pure on the Lycan. Somehow RNG just doing a good job of trying to avoid them all together, but Stormer going to move in as the vision of the Familiars as well as the Wolves coming up from Pure. They're going to find Ghost on the TB, and they will slowly start to move in. Ghost kind of surrounded here, does get tornadoed up. Pure, he'll pop the wolf form. Who are they going to target down first? On the top side, they found X-Nova, they found Kaka. Both supports in trouble. X-Nova already got it, now Kaka just drops to the damage of Pure. It's just so much damage as Somnus needs to back out. The BKB is wearing off. He does get nullified. Ghost, he's going to try and man fight through this, but can he really do it? It seems like he'll try. Toby will back out. They will lose Fishman, however. That's the AA down. That's at least one down for the side of RNG, but Entity, they do buy back. In fact, RNG, they will not stick around. Somnus, he's going to be just fine. Pure can't get the damage off. So it's really just a 2-for-1 trade. Buyback forced out by Fishman.
Build up on Ghost. He's going for the full Silver Edge now. So more damage, a source of break to kind of help them out and bursting someone down. Definitely going to help the cause there. A Lycan's coming out from Somnus to help defend himself, especially from Nullifiers. Going to be really nice to have as well. A little bit more for that to be up though.
Oh boy, they've got Chalice. That's a big one, but he does BKB up. In fact, now the Pit of Malice turning right back around Toby. He's a big target. He'll be able to force stuff away though, and does get the primal split off as now Ghost. He'll be targeted here with the toss back of Kataomi, but Ghost is still fine. He will get force-stuffed out of there. Meanwhile, X-Nova being chased down by the units of Pure. In the backside though, they've got an Echo Slam. They've got the Sunder. Pure being gazed up. Can they get some revenge here? They cannot. He is still just fine. Chalice is the one to go down on the Underlord, but Ghost still trying to man up, still trying to fight against Toby. Toby will force stuff away. Where's the team fight? Entity, it seems like they're out once again. They'll find a couple, they'll get the buyback out from Chalice, and that's going to be enough for him. So many ways of scouting out. Not so much through this smoke, but now that the smoke is broken on a couple, all they found, it's going to be Stormstormer. The Pit of Malice to lock him down. The Fish is there to follow up, but in comes Kataomi and X-Nova. He just gets deleted by the support Tiny as he keeps moving forward. Ghost, who do we go for? Stormstormer, he's the target. They finally find the Visage, or maybe not Stormstormer. He's still running, but X-Nova, he's trying to get the job done himself, and eventually Ghost will find it. 2 down. Entity, they've lost a couple here, and it seems like RNG have finally cracked an opening open for themselves as
the high ground still clears up.
Yeah, first racks of the game to go the way of RNG, and I can't really believe I'm saying that, John, but they've made a great comeback here in this game. I'm going to say game 1 again, John, but it is still a best of 1. Just reminding myself, Fisher does come out. Chalice finds to back his way out, and again, it's still a very slow game. Like, you are still behind as RNG. Sure, you're 1 racks up now, but you could lose 1 team fight, and the game could just snowball back the other way, though I say that. Pure does get caught out. He's the biggest target. The Gaze is going to lock him down, drag him out, the Kataomi. He's got the dieback on the Lich, so X-Nova, he's down for 80 seconds. In goes Pure with the wolf form, but he needs to run away as Kaka, looking for the chase, waiting for the BKB, but now the Fisher is going to lock him down. Somnus shot out the damage and will eventually get it out. Pure's down for 100, but he does.
Gate for any aggressive movement out, more defensive, but they'll get to it.
They're away about Ghost, just going to get right to work. The bot tier 3 tower already gone. Bottom racks, not going to last long either. Kataomi is going to jump in though. Avalanche tosses out. Ghost is in big trouble. He got Sans, and he will go down the first time. But he's got the Aegis. He's got the refresh. He's still got the initial better, but the Sans is there with a nullifier.
Oh my god.
Oh, Ghost is gone. And the rest of RNG, they need a way out of this team fight. Chalice just leaves, but he's left by himself. Somnus needs to TP out on the tree line. With the BKB is going to be all right. But they've got Ghost down. He does have
top to control that. Smoke out here though. Could find themselves in an interesting spot.
We go, RNG. They're going to try and force something. They found Toby. The root is there. He should have follow up. You don't have the burst damage though with the Aeon Disc. He's going to be just fine to reinitiate this team fight with his own primal split. But they are trying to back off a Kataomi. Look at the damage output from this Tiny with the tree volley. He does at least find Kaka, but the buyback is there. Ghost now is trying to force the fight once again, but does need to back out. It just doesn't seem like the one as the BKB does wear off, but now Entity, they keep moving forward. They want the Terror Blade. They've got it locked down with the Abyssal Blade. Ghost is in big trouble. He's going to try and find a way to buy back. He'll go for the Terror Wave, but it does nothing through the BKB. This is not the team fight. RNG needs to get back to the high ground and will do so. Did you see
deadlock here, Mike?
Yeah.
Probably the longest game of the day already. 65 minutes in, 66 minutes in for day 1.
There goes X-Nova. He's not going to last long against that support Tiny, but in comes Ghost, trying to punish, but he cannot. In fact, now Ghost, he's the one turned on. That's a bad position. Somnus, he's chopped in though, with a massive split earth, and now Chalice, he's there with the Pit of Malice as well, trying to burst them down. The Familiar's the Visage, he's in big trouble. Kaka's out with the Echo Slam. Maybe they've got it up, and they do. Stormstormer's gone, but Somnus, he will drop as well. Onto Toby, the Aeon Disc is going to proc. Into the primal split they go. X-Nova, he brought back into the team fight. He'll back his way out at least for now, and it's going to be just fine. It's another reset fight. We can make it happen. So that makes it happen.
To be fair, I've seen my own share of middle issues.
Lane.
Interesting.
Certainly is. Look at that damage from that tree volley, just bursting down 2.3k damages. Now they make the jump in. Somnus in trouble, and they toss him, they burst him down just so quickly. Pure, he has the damage. Stormstormer trying to back his way up, and now it's Ghost that's in trouble. Can they surround him? Pure, he's looking for more on the backside. He's found Kaka on the Earthshaker. No forced up away this time through the Nullify, but Chalice trying to buy a bit of time, but Kaka's gone. Pure going for more now. Somnus, keep in mind he has no buyback available for this fight. Where's Ghost? All by himself, still trying. Does end up getting the Terror Wave off just in the nick of time to force them back, but he's going to find a target to actually aim down. Toby will move in. Now with the Bloodthorn, he's copying way too much damage, but the Sunder is there in time. Ghost trying for the TP out, is going to make it. Just barely.
Arms for the dead.
This game is not over yet, but it is a 4v5 situation, and they are into a pos 1. But never mind. Toby in a danger. RNG trying to move in into that mid lane. There's two big targets. If they can make the jump, Somnus is there with the Scythe device to get started. Pit of Malice goes trying to move in with the tree volley damage. You've got to be wary, but he has the Sunder. He'll reset back in onto the Visage. They go. Stormer is going to be able to back his way out now without the BKB Ghost. He's going to be so careful. It's on the backside. Chalice is gone on the Underlord. Kaka, he'll go for a Fisher to try and hold them back, but they can't control this Tiny. He's in that wolf form. In goes Pure as well. The Echo Slam. It literally does no damage.
That's a big win for Entity. They managed to force the buyback out from Chalice, take the dieback out from Kaka, and you saw RNG try to beat the rental, don't
Jump in. Somnus by himself, just trying to go for those units, does clear out the Familiars and the Ancient Black Dragon. So the units are gone, though Pure does pop the wolf form. In goes the tree volley, but it's off the mark. Kataomi not able to find the targets he wanted. RNG is still doing a fantastic job of defending in this game. Hot lane, Toby, and he gets spotted out though. Kaka, he's the one getting jumped here on the Earthshaker, but he does have the Aeon Disc. Meanwhile, from the backside, Kataomi, he's got that tree volley in X-Nova. Is going to go down, but the immediate buyback is there as Ghost now. Man's up against Pure. It's a lot of damage onto that Lycan, but he backs his way out as now the Hex is out. Ghost is in big trouble. The Ice Blast will connect and he is gone, but he does have buyback.
They've still got the options here on RNG. Not going to immediately pop that buyback.
Maybe in Pure. Round.
Oh no, they're ending. They're ending.
Oh, they are ending. They're going for the Ancient.
RNG, are they gonna get away with it?
They go. RNG, can they get it done? The Glyph is there. They are moving back to rotate back in. This could be the play of the century as RNG. They're trying. X-Nova in big trouble. They're Pure. Should drop. Meanwhile, Somnus still going. In the meantime, Ghost, he's had enough. He's popping his BKBs right up to the Ancient. He goes. But he's going to drop off. He's gone.
He couldn't sunder.
Oh, he couldn't sunder. They are not going to be able to end. What in the hell am I watching? Into the bot racks they go, Entity. And they are really trying to get this Rax finally down, but Ghost has respawned. They do at least find the range Rax.
Yes.
Ghost has bought a death on. They're going. They're going for the Dire Ranger once again. In come the rotations. They're going to try, but Ghost, he's got the Terror Wave. They're just going to man up through this. The Echo Slam being committed. RNG, have they gone too far? Or are they going to be able to make it? It doesn't seem like it. They are going to drop. Once again, they will go down. They've got buybacks available, though. This game is not over yet.
It ain't over till Kaka could make great word of jumping around with the enchant as well. And no one checked anyway, so if you don't see the Axe Blessing being denied, does it really disappear?
Very good question, John. Bot lane, a great question is, can Somnus survive through this one? For now, at least he can, just trying to walk his way up, but he's surrounded, and once the Ethereal ends, he is down. In goes into the X-Nova, trying to chase down the Lich. A nice Fisher, though, from Kaka, gonna make sure he's fine. X-Nova, still fine. Pit of Malice is out into the Chain Frost. They just want to make sure Toby can't keep chasing back Toby. Dropping so darn low to this Chain Frost. When does it end? It won't be enough in the end.
If they manage to keep at least one wave shoved in, I mean, they don't have tier 4s to rip through here, Mike.
Yeah.
The Ancient is exposed.
It certainly is.
So they just need to keep that creep wave alive somehow.
It certainly is, and they've got the Fiend's Gate available if they wanted to try and abuse it. Kaka, going for a Fisher, gonna miss. Somnus, he's right in as well. In fact, it's Ghost that we need to watch right now on this TPs. They've got the AA down. That's 2 Divines on the deck. Is this the turning point now? As they found another, it's gonna be the Aegis down on the Visage. He'll respawn very, very soon. Toby, he's still got no buyback. They're back onto Stormer. They might just have him, and it seems like they do. He is gonna drop, but he does have buyback.
This is just
They're
rough.
still going. Fishman, he's going to drop a second time, but Pure, he's going to be right to back his way out as Kataomi now getting caught out on the Tiny. He might drop to boot, and he does. does move back in. Chalice is going to drop. That's 2 down with that buyback for the side of RNG. How do they do it
On
now?
Ghost now for the Sunder cooldown. And despite that win, because of the Mega Creeps, RNG are still stuck here. So they're gonna need to repeat that process again, Mike.
Here we go.
They need to knock him out one more
They're gonna
time.
get started.
Away.
They've got Ghost for the toss back. The TB Abyssal Blade is out. He's gonna go down. He's got buyback. He'll commit immediately. It's gonna be a 4v3 situation. RNG are in trouble as Somnus dropping low, pops the Bloodstone, tries to run, but it's not gonna make it out. He'll buy back as well. This could be the opening though. Entity needed as they can go onto those T4 towers. They've got the mid creeps incoming. Ghost, he's gonna find a way to fight. Kaka, he's in with the Echo Slam, and the Fisher locks them down. Tearaway Villain with the wolf form. It allows them to just keep running as Kanaomi still trying to fight back. Stormer, Tree Volley, everything thrown at Ghost, but it's gonna be enough. The dieback is there. RNG are in huge trouble now. It's a 2v4 situation. Surely there is no way to defend this. Those Somnus will try one last time, but it's over. Or is it? They paused the game at a very awkward time. Fisher's out. It's all over though. The Crips surrounding the Ancient. GG is caught eventually. Entity barely managed to do it. 1 in 100.